He said earlier this afternoon, little bit of a bobble coming to the line to complete his first time lap, and he is fourth.
Fourth quick with that 3:18. I don't think he really got out of the throttle coming to the line. We'll find out on lap 2. If he did, it's going to hurt his second lap. He's right down on the yellow line. Didn't even diamond off the turn. Looks better coming to the stripe here. And Gilliland to the top of the board. 16.273.
It's been a lot of fun. Been a fun project. So we'll keep digging. I'm happy with the new car. It's been a lot of fun. Been a good project, and see where we end up.
Caden Honeycutt was sixth on his first time around in the Cook Electrical 21. He's 1 for 1 so far on the weekend as far as victories, and he goes to the top with a 16.203. It's been a great year for him. Made a very popular Xfinity debut at Richmond for Junior Motorsports to start the season, and his first lap is going to put him 9th. He's about a 10th and a quarter off at a lap laid down by Honeycutt with a half a lap to go.
Decent first lap. Needs a 2:02 to set fast time. It's a 2:03 right now. Pollard to the line, crosses the stripe. Second quick, just misses it at a 16.263. And it looks hooked up through 3 and 4 there. All the way out to the wall, comes across the line. First time is 11th, 16.365. But for all but 2 drivers, they've gone faster on lap 2. If he picks up a 10th or so, he's going to be up there going for the pole position. 16.203 for Honeycutt is on top of the board. Plybon to the line. Second quick, 16.217.
What would be his second start in this race. First lap for Sawalich, very strong that first time around. 11th quick, and he needs about 0.09 of a second to jump up to the pole. Sawalich off of turn 4. Look at him sawing on the wheel back to the line, and he moves up to second by 1,000th of a second, just shy of the pole from Caden Honeycutt.
One of the best racers of all time. One of the best to pilot a super late model, no doubt. Ty Majeski, 13th quick on lap number 1 at a 16.293. Is there more left in that car? And driver, I would say yes, there is. Can he do it on lap 2?
Majeski needs a little bit more than 0.09 of a second this time around. The checkered flag, and he does it! A 16.175, not quite the track record that he set back in 2015, but Ty Majeski to the top of the charts in country-pleasing sausage pole qualifying.
They found some earlier today. He's in the top 30 when it came to practice speeds. Former winner of the Derby back in 2018. Looking to make the Derby for the 7th time in his career from Las Vegas, Nevada, Noah Gragson. First lap, 27th quick. Can he go better? Lap 2, I think he can, across the stripe. Noah Gragson, only 2 spots. He picks up 25th. And with only a few drivers to go, gonna be good enough to get him in, but he'll be starting deep in the pack.
And the car on the bubble is that number 24, Brent Cruz. So he is sweating out what will be the final 3 cars to come onto the racetrack here for qualifying. And the first lap for Noggle is not going to be good enough. 36th his first time around. 2 cars will remain after Noggle comes to the checkers. He needs a pretty good pickup here to try to get up into that top 30. And he's going to try to do it here coming back to the line. And it's going to happen. Noggle up to 29th, and you see the dejection on Brent Cruz's face as he gets kicked out of the top 30, and he shifts his focus already to the last chance race tomorrow. Cruz bumped from the field for now.
2 drivers to go. One of them, the number 8 of Sammy Smith from Iowa. 20-year-old driver. Won the Winchester 400 back in 2021. Won the Redbud 400 at Anderson in 2022. He's been close at the Derby that same year. Second place, he came across the line, just 1 spot away from the Tom Dawson Trophy. Sammy Smith coming to the line, driving as part of that Bubba Pollard operation this week.
And the car that Smith is trying to bump out of the field is that of Steckley, Kyle Steckley on the right side of your picture. Smith's first lap was not good enough. It was 37th fastest. This is what we saw with the last car that went on the racetrack, a bit of a bobble to the line. He's going to move up. That bumps Steckley as Smith gets a great lap in and climbs all the way up to 5th on that time around.
Wow. That's the biggest pickup from one lap to the next. He saved it all for the final lap. And here's Connor Okresic, last official qualifier to go. The Grand Bay, Alabama driver in car number 14 at his home track. He's a former champion here at the Speedway and the 2019 winner of CRA Speedfest.
And what it would mean for this race team. They broke a right rear shock mount late in the final practice before this session. Nicholas Noggle on the bubble watching diligently as Okresic tries to gift back to his team that thrash to get the car repaired, to get a chance to get the car out before he had to make this run. Okresic trying to time his way into the Derby, and he's gonna do it. 26 fastest, and that will bump Nicholas Noggle from the field, and Okresic will try to improve on the final lap.
Okresic's got to be happy just to get in with the problems that they had earlier during this week. And Okresic didn't just make the top 30, he impressively made the race. Okresic into the top 5.
What a story. While Ty Majeski, the defending winner of this race, is going to celebrate top honors again in terms of country-pleasing sausage pole qualifying. How about Connor Okresic and that team? After sweating it out over the last 2 days, not only is he in the show, he is in with authority.